Collective, welcome to my channel, Light and Dark, one-on-one, Angel. Alright, I am here to give you y'all messages here, Collective, okay? I am here to give you y'all messages here this week. I hope you guys are having a great week, as well as let's start. Spirit protect me and the collective as I do their reading from any harm, and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let them get the accurate messages that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen, amen, amen. Let's see what's coming in for y'all. Collective. We have her, a new beginning is coming, and that has something to do with new moon. So a new beginning is coming, Collective, and it has something to do with that her. We also have her, luck is on your side, new moon is Sagittarius. New beginning is coming in here. You heard me. A new beginning is coming in her, Collective. We have here, look at the big picture. Full moon is Sagittarius. So someone here needs to look at a big picture here, because it got something to do with take a breathe out this moon. Luck is on your side. So somebody here got to take a breathe out here, and it got something to do with a Sagittarius or it got something to do with somebody who need to take a breathe out, because it got something to do with this Sagittarius and confidence. And confidence is the key to success, and it got something to do with Leo here. It has something to do with step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So it has something to do with confidence is the key to success here, and it got something to do with these people in their North Node here need to have confidence is the key to their success. And it has something to do with work through your fears. So someone here might needs to work through their fears, and it has something to do with Scorpio energy here, because you're very close of achieving your goals. So it has something to do with that as well here. Okay. Let's see what else is coming in. So somebody here might need to look at the big picture on something here. And it has something to do with that here, Collector, because it has something to do with making changes. Do all you can to be all you can. Somebody here is harvesting, and they making changes here, and it got something to do with fire energy here. Okay. It has something to do with inspiring. So someone here is very inspiring, and it has something to do with breathe through your inspiring into the world. So somebody here, they breathe inspiring into the world here, and it has something to do with fire energy here. Okay, as well as air energy. So let's see what's coming in. Collective, what's coming in here? We have her breaking away, grow, expanding with life. So somebody here, they breaking away here. It's like somebody here want to break. Somebody here is in their emotions here a lot, because it got something to do with fire energy, but it got something to do with somebody here their emotions here. It got something to do with water energy, and it has something to do with that here. Growing to expand in life. So somebody here can be growing and expanding here with this breakaway, because it has something to do with smoothing the fire, calm to the heat into your life. So somebody here can be calming the heat to their life, because it got something to do with dryness here. It has something to do with somebody here wanting fire signs to be dryness here with carrying connections here or something like that. They want something to be dry for a fire sign here and carrying connections. But it has something to do with that here. But somebody here is going to be in imagination. They're not going to be able to do that. They in imagination here. They can't do it, because it got something to do with all you need is to provide. It has something to do with earth energy here. It has something to do with somebody thought that they could do this, but it has something to do with that here. Somebody for to learn a life lesson. Yeah, there is. Because it got something to do with the knowledge and release from renewal. Whoever this is. Because it's connected to water energy here. Peaceful and reflection. Yeah, somebody here playing around here. I told you that somebody here could be in their emotions here. Or somebody here in their emotions because of a fire sign. Or somebody here is. Or something like that here. Yeah. They in their emotions here. But being in your emotions don't mean nothing. You know, we can find out what's going on here, man. Yeah, somebody forget some shocking news, her, man. They definitely is. Somebody forget some shocking news, her. They forget some shocking news. And the news they finna get some shocking news, her, is on technology. This is what the shocking news they go get. Whoever this is. Yeah, for playing around her. Because it got something to do with somebody, her, on technology, her. And it has something to do with somebody, her, intentions to harm somebody, her. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah. People on technology, her, they finna go through a transformation, her. They definitely is. Playing around her. They finna go through a transformation. And it has something to do with that, her, because it got something to do with the shocking news is. Got something to do with Scorpio energy, her. It got something to do with something shocking. Yeah, there's somebody here finna get started. Because it got something to do with the shocking news is. Somebody here better be in poverty if they do not go through a transformation. And it has something to do with that as well, her. If they do not go through a death and a rebirth. If they do not end things that do not serve them in their life. And it has something to do with that, her. Okay? So let's see. It's coming in. Collective. Justice. Got something to do with legal orders and authority, her. And it has something to do with that, her. Because it got something to do with somebody, her. Got something to do with these people on technology. Got something to do with technology. And it has something to do with that, her. Whoever this is. Some authority here. Got something to do with authority. Got something to do with something on technology. And it has something to do with that here. And it got something to do with somebody here that's grateful her. And happy her. And in gratitude her. They got intentions to harm this person. Because it got something to do with toxic core, negative karma energy, as well as bad. It's like somebody here is trying to attach something on a knowledgeable person. They're trying to attach something on a knowledgeable person. This is what they thought they was going to attach on a knowledgeable person. And it has something to do with this knowledgeable person. Friends thought that they could do this. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with the friends her have some bonding something or doing some type of bonding spell her or something like that her with this imagination. They doing this on somebody her that's creative and also on imagine. You know, very creative. And they got something to do with that her. But they thought they could put a negative bond on this person. Yeah. Because it got something to do with they wearing a mask her. Yeah, whoever this is. Yeah, somebody here putting a negative bond on somebody here. That's what somebody here finna go through negative issues her. Somebody here played around her. Yeah, they played around her. Told you, the collective. This got something to do with the collective. And it has something to do with that her. Y'all collective her, it got something to do with legal issues or something like that her. Somebody here finna have. And it has something to do with that her. Because it has something to do with Libra energy here. And it has something to do with somebody here thought that they can emotional manipulate somebody here. And it has something to do with that here. But somebody already digged up the dirt here about the feds. It's connected to the feds. So somebody here digged up some type of dirt. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with cautious her. Because it got something to do with stand by her. Because somebody here need to be cautious. Because somebody here, they insecure. And somebody here is a copycat. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with these readers here. It got something to do with somebody to be a reader here. It got something to do with Aries energy here. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with somebody thought that they could charm this Aries. Or they thought they could charm somebody here. That's spiritual ranking. That's in victory here. That's a role model here. That's why somebody could be heartbroken. Because it got something to do with that here. And this is the gossip. Somebody here finna be trash talking somebody here, lying on somebody or something like that here. Yeah, and it has something to do with that here. Because somebody thought they could put a toxic bond on somebody here that's creative. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with somebody here, friends. That's the one that's getting bonded here with this toxicness. Because it got something to do with that as well. And they thought they could do this to a knowledgeable person that's in gratitude. But it has something to do with that as well. But it has something to do with somebody who was trying to do harm on this person here, on technology. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah, a main character her. In another world. And it has something to do with that her. By wearing a doggone mask. and being gluttoning and all that. Yeah, somebody here get sorry for her. And they got something to do with these spiritual gifted people here thought that they can be gluttoning. And it got something to do with that here. These spiritual people here that's online here thought that they could be gluttoning. But they got something to do with spiritual people that thought that they could be gluttoning here. They finna be sick here with their job. Because, and it got something to do with somebody here doing ugly spells on them. And it got something to do with somebody here doing ugly spells on them. And they try to do ugly spells on the Sagittarius here. They try to do ugly spells on this Sag. This is what they try to do. Put ugly spells on this person. And it has something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with the divine creator. This person is a divine creator. Yeah. That's crazy. Because somebody here is in their destiny. Yeah, I told you somebody here doing candle magic on somebody here that's in their destiny. Yeah. Got something to do with cancer. It got something to do with somebody can be poisoned. But it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with somebody here in poverty. I told you that. And somebody here spying on somebody here with these illuminations. Yeah. That's what it got something to do with her. That's crazy. They try to do ugly spells on somebody here that's a divine being. Wow. Wow. Somebody here wearing a mask. Yeah. That's crazy. And they doing magic on the Sagittarius. I told y'all. They doing magic on this Sagittarius, doing ugly spells on this person. They're trying to put toxicness on this person. But this person is a divine being. And these are gifted people that's doing this. To the Sag. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Because it got something to do with passion. Somebody's passion is gone. You know why? Because somebody here is determined. Whoever they playing with her, they determined. They don't care about passion. Whoever they playing with her, if they playing with the Sag, told you. Somebody here for to realize. I told you got something to do. They gonna have to look at the picture here, bigger picture here, because somebody here for to realize, and they have something to do with that here, and they have something to do with. They for to realize that this person got the key, and they got something to do with emotions here, and this person got the key, and they have something to do with that here. Yeah, that's crazy. To abundance and compassion here. So I'm going to come back to these readers here, man. Yeah. This is crazy. Somebody here finna realize. I told you that. It says here, reflect on what your beliefs is and switching and opening a new door of possibilities. It says opening a whole new door for possibilities. And they sat around and thought they was going to do ugly spells on this Sagittarius here. And then I started doing that here. I got to keep saying this and keep coming out my readers. I'm not trying to say Sagittarius is a good person all the time. But I'm saying this coming out my readers. It's a Sagittarius that's too gifted here. And they doing magic on this person. These are gifted people that's doing magic on the Sagittarius that's gifted, but more gifted. And they finna get shut down for that. This is real talk. I told you, this Sag don't do intimacy. That's what somebody here finna realize. Because it got something to do with that here. This person got the key to their own emotions. And they abundant here. They got the key to their own emotions. Not somebody else's. Family don't got this person key. Lovers don't got this person key. Nobody do. And it has something to do with that here. That's how you grow. That's how you be abundant. But giving your heart and your key to your emotions to other people, they can use that against you. Collective. Told this person do not do intimacy. This Sagittarius, that's gifted, real powerful gift. Man, this person don't do no intimacy. This is what somebody feel realize. But they thought they was doing on this set serious. That stuff is dead. Collective, y'all finna find out something, man. Now what y'all finna find out? Y'all finna find out something. Yeah. Somebody here playing around. What I tell you. Collective. Somebody here, it says be open hearted. Finding out things that come into light. Collective, y'all finna find out things that come to light here. And it has some, y'all can be getting some type of justice here. Because it got something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with y'all finna find out the only way you gonna get your abundance is going through a transformation here. As well as loving yourself and giving the key to yourself. Don't give a key to your family. Don't give a key to your lovers. Don't give a key to your co-workers. Don't give a key to nobody but yourself. And also the Most High and the Divine and the universe. Do not give your key to other people, because you will not be abundant like this person is. Because it got something to do with somebody who's trying to ask this person. Because this person is teaching others to be doing the same thing. They're trying to ask this person. But asking this person ain't gonna help. And it got something to do with their hair. With the hand of cards. As well as not showing their hand. But it has something to do with their hair. Don't let these readers fool you about love. And love is coming. Because love, the only love you can get is to yourself. Not to other people. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm a reader. I studied for 2 years before I came on YouTube. I even used course on myself to come down my own journey. You get what I'm saying? And I had to do it for a whole year. To find myself. To find my purpose. Love yourself. Don't wait on no love. Don't wait on people saying they can bring love coming and love coming to y'all. Love ain't coming to y'all until you love yourself. Love ain't coming to you until you love yourself. Collective. That's the only way. Yeah, only way. Waiting on people here on this line stuff, I'm telling you. Waiting on people and thinking that love coming to y'all. Don't let these readers fool y'all. Act like that. Don't let them fool you. Because it got something to do with the bow her. And it got something to do with the only way you gonna find yourself is your shadow self. You gonna find your shadow self. Focus on self. You gotta focus on yourself first before you find any love or any relationship. And it has something to do with that here with self-worth. Because of me, I don't do relationships. I don't do them. These relationships I don't do. Because it's always a letdown. Have expectations to yourself, not for somebody else. Because it's always a letdown. These relationships ain't gonna give you nothing. They're not. What's gonna give you something is this bow here. And this is what's coming in. Because I'm gonna be on my channel every day. And what's coming in is you to do shadow work. What's coming in is you to be stay focused and time to heal. Heal y'all wounds before y'all get into any relationships. Heal your ego. Heal your insecurities. Heal all that I have had to do with. I got books to prove it to y'all. That's why if you go on my Divine Spiritual Tarot, I show it to y'all. I'm finna do a weekly one this week now. I read books. I study. I journal every day. Journaling is a very important thing you need to do. Writing is a very important thing you need to do. All that is an important thing you need to do. Self-love. Listening to music, positive music, is another thing. It will make your vibration higher. As well as affirmations every day will bring your vibration higher. Your environment, the people that you hang around, Look at their route in 6th house. Look at their communication. Those two things is very important. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Don't let these readers on these lines, I'm not telling they all bad readers, but don't let them fool you. The only way you'll find love is loving yourself. Within yourself. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Cause this I'm in her and this fat, I told you, your family ain't gonna give y'all nothing. Your friends ain't gonna give you nothing. They're not gonna give you love. Your lovers not gonna give you nothing. Look at this. And it got something to do with that. That's why somebody here finna be stressed out. If y'all keep doing this with thinking that you gonna give love from any of them, you gonna give love to yourself. Give me one all breaking away. So I hear it's a professional. I told you that. Somebody here playing with a professional here. This Sag is a professional. This supposed to do more than one thing. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with sweethearts and it has something to do with don't be thinking that y'all want to craving for a sweetheart her. Don't do it. Build in relationships. Do not build in this. Because in relationships, sir, you will achieve. Relationships, you put boundaries up at any time. As well as your lovers. If your lovers can't even put boundaries up and they don't understand your boundaries, you don't need to mess with them. And that's what I'm telling you. Read books, sir. I read a lot of books as well about families that been through things because I've been through them. Manipulation, gaslighting. I got a book that's called the Drug Psychology book. It teaches you about people that mentally, emotionally abuse you. I study them. And the reason why I study them because they love to manipulate you like a puppy here. You got to study your environment. The people that you hanging around and speaking to and things like that. And it has something to do with that here, collective. Because what I'm telling you is, y'all get manipulated here and I'ma keep it a buck. These readers only care about that paper. They only care about that money. And y'all getting them messages. Some of them messages is not accurate. And I'm going to tell you that message is not accurate here because it's a protest here. And they have something to do with that here. And I'm going to tell it like it is. They're not accurate. Because if they was a real dog or practitioner, a real dog or practitioner would tell you the truth. And the truth is, you got to go within. Not sit around here and think love coming to you. They only telling y'all that so they can get y'all money. Don't be no fool. I don't even take money by doing my readings. You want to know something? I will tell you for free. And I got a whole bunch of cards. You shouldn't have to get accurate readings and know about spirituality or any of that for free. Let it be free. Not go paying. I don't need no money. But the Most High make me be abundant. You want to know something? I'll tell you. I got a whole bunch of cards. And you can get it for free. I don't want nothing from you. I just want your soul to be saved. And what's going to save your soul is the truth. Don't let them fool you. Some of these readers are good. I look at some of them. Some of them cool. I'm going to tell you a couple of them because one of them taught me. It's one that y'all can see. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to link it to your thing. This reader, she be on YouTube. She a cold one too, a cold piece. And she tell it real raw. I know one. She told me to get on my journey. That's how I ended up being a reader. I ended up being a reader at 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. And I had to find my pathway. But this reader, she cold. I watch her like all the time. Y'all probably watch her because she's so cold. But the rest of them, I don't watch. I don't. Because if they gotta cuss and go off and act like somebody doing something to you and everything else, that's not an accurate reading. An accurate reading will tell you your wrongs. They don't tell you what the other person doing to you. They gonna tell you your own wrongs. Tarot tell you your own wrongs. Tarot don't just tell you the other person wrongs. I'm just keeping it a buck, collector. I don't care about nobody liking me. I don't care about viewers. I don't care about nothing. I came on this channel to help people to go on their journey like me. Because I went on my journey. I had a reader that was cold. And this reader taught me. And that's what I started doing journaling. That's when I started writing about myself and stuff like that. I even pulled out cards to know my journey. I studied every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. It's 2 readers taught me something. 2 of them on there. Matter of fact, 3. 3 readers on YouTube taught me something. 3 of them. They black girls too. You know what I'm saying? One is a Taurus. The other one is a Libra. And I think it's another way. The Libra, she taught me my insecurities. Because when I went on her channel, one of them I think a couple of her viewers was like, you need to look within yourself. And then I started looking within myself. And I started studying about myself. Because she kept saying about fire signs this and fire signs that. And she tried to say fire signs was this and that and all that. And they be doing stuff quick. Fire signs have learned. We close to the divine. You need to read the Kabbalah. We close to the divine. But she taught me my insecurities. And that's a lesson I had to learn. It's a Taurus on there. She called too. And then there's another one. But the rest of them, I don't read. And I don't look at. Because they readers are not accurate. And I'm a reader. And I've been a reader for almost 3 or 4 years now. 5 or 6 years now. And they're not accurate. But it's 3 of them that's called in a piece. And I'll link you to their doggone things if y'all really want to see them. Y'all probably have. But the other them, nah. I don't watch them. Because I'm going to tell you, they only want y'all money. They don't even do spiritual. Some of them don't even go. They ain't even spiritual. They don't even do spirituality. To be a practitioner and to read cards and things like that, you got to live the life of the universe. You have to live the life of looking at within yourself. That's what you got to look at. If you do not look at yourself and you do not look within yourself, and the universe know what you're doing. Especially the universal laws. Yeah. I don't try to judge other people. I don't try to stop somebody else's destiny. I came on YouTube to help souls. I don't care about what these readers doing. What I care about is my messages keep coming out about them. Because I told you I was gifted 2 ways. Not 1 way, but 2. 1 way is I can see the world. The other way I can see people that's spiritual. And if they doing wrong, I can see them. That's the gift that God gave me. Because I've been through so much in my life. Okay? My life wasn't easy. I had to cut my family off. I had to cut my friends off. I had to cut my lovers off. I had to cut all the people that was in my life off. I went through the dark night of the soul as well. Then I had to go within myself and look at my shadow. I told you it was a Libra that taught me how to look at my shadow. A Libra that was on there. Like I told you, she taught me how to go within and look at my shadow. And that's what I started looking at, my shadow and working on my shadow on YouTube. Yeah. But then after that, now I'm cold. My insecurities, I don't care about none of that. If a person leave me, I wouldn't care. I can be by myself. As well as anger. I learned that as well. I learned a lot of stuff about my life. But that's kind of personal. So, but I had to let y'all know I don't come on here to get no money. I don't care about no doggone money. What I care about is people lying and talk about relationships gonna get them what they need. Empowerment. Empowerment is helping others to elevate in the conscious. Empowerment is not letting people tell them a relationship gonna fulfill them, because a relationship ain't gonna fulfill you. Your friends ain't gonna fulfill you, and your lovers ain't gonna fulfill you, and none of them gonna fulfill you. What's gonna fulfill you is yourself and your values and your principles, as well as you studying and learning about yourself daily. That TV and all that other stuff, I come online here and there, but TV, I don't watch TV all the time. What I do is listen to music because it makes my vibration high. I don't do all that. These relationships is a no-no. I'm not saying not be in a relationship, but if they unhealthy, and what I mean by unhealthy is they want to see you as be inspiring. They will inspire you if they is your friend. They inspire you if they your family. They inspire you if they was your lover. If they ain't not inspiring you, you don't need to be around them, because all they doing is draining you. Just don't keep it a bug with y'all. I gotta keep it real. But I ain't come out here to put on a show. I came out here because I live the lifestyle I'm telling you. I live the lifestyle I'm telling you. Not put on a show for the world, for money. Like, that stuff is dead. The Star. Did I tell you that? Somebody playing with a star. Yeah, they play with this star here. Yeah, and they also doing gym. This was an exercise too. The Sage, they exercise too. Exercise to take care of your health, because that's the way to go. It says here, Saturday responsible, as well as doing homework, and also, this why I say, on Saturdays they do homework. Your best friend love you. Yeah. Somebody here playing around here. Somebody here is high vibe. They high vibe. The Sagittarius is high vibe. Relationships is not gonna make your vibration high. They only gonna drain you. You gotta protect your energy in all costs. And that means that makes your vibration high. But if you around people that only not inspiring you, not helping you, and inspiring you, what I mean by inspiring you is telling you what is true, not false, to make you feel good either. Yeah, that's inspiring. Tell her it's high vibe her. Yeah. And it got something to do with these people. It says people around you is fake. I told you, somebody here that's high vibe her, they come around this person that's high vibe her with the people around them is fake as hell. And they can see them being fake. They try to say they ain't better. Somebody, it says someone in your family, yeah. It says ending karmic ties. Somebody here is ending karmic ties here. Whoever this is. I told you that. They finna end karmic ties. Whoever this is, I told you, they end karmic ties. This Sagittarius does. Told you that. It got something to do with what do you need to work on. Yeah. And this person here, it says never give up. This person ain't gonna never give up. Whoever this is that they play with her. Karmic relationships here finna end too. Because they play with this Sagittarius here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with that her. This Sag is supposed to break karmic ties as well as karmic relationships. That's what this Sag is for. And it has something to do with that her. And they sit around her. And this person, they say ahead of the game. This person, they say ahead of the game. I told you that. And they also say ahead of the game of people's families and everything else. I told you they played with somebody who they should have not played with her. They played with a Sagittarius that's too powerful. This person in karmic ties and relationships. Y'all see this? Yeah. This person in karmic relationship. This person is a star. Yeah. This person is a star. And it has to do it. This person do more than one thing. And it has to do with that. And it has to do with this person is stay ahead of the game. And it has to do with that. This person have vibe. But the people that's around this person or come around them, they fake. The Sagittarius. That's why the Sagittarius don't do relationships. They don't do relationships. Real talk. They don't. I don't. I'm gonna keep it up. And I'm a Sag. I don't do relationships. No, I'll be your friend. But a relationship? Nah, I'm straight on that. I'm dead straight on that. Yeah. I'm dead straight on it. Yeah. So, I told this person walk away. Every time. Better go do that with somebody else. And this person walk away from heartbreaks. I walk away from heartbreaks. I don't do relationships. I don't. I care for them. And if that means love them unconditionally, yeah, you supposed to love them unconditionally. But what I'm telling you is I don't do relationships. And I'm a Sagittarius. I don't. And the reason why I'm going to tell you this is I know what I'm here for. Like I told you. I'm here. And I got to keep telling you this for people to go through transformation. I am an earth angel of transformation. And it has something to do with that here. I am karmic ties as well as I am karmic relationships. Now you know who I am. Yeah. How about you liking me? I'm here for a purpose. I know why. Tell somebody if it be in their head with this 9 of swords. You know why if it be in their head here, man. Tell somebody here. I told you I had Libra in my chart. I'm a Libra moon. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you all my chart. Because ain't nothing bad. But still. The 9 of Pentacles, sir. Told you who I was. These Queen of Cups, sir. Celebrating her. But it has to do with an Empress, sir. They want a sacrifice. They need to look at something in a different perspective. Yeah. Because it got something to do with they finna be in they head here with this 10 of swords. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the world. And it has something to do with somebody her sword. They see her and somebody her emperor. Yeah, I told you that. It has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, sir. It has something to do with the Magician, Gemini energy. Somebody ever get a towel? The King of Swords. Let me get a towel. Because like I told you, somebody here played with an Earth Angel here that's a 10, that is a 10 of Pentacles. I told you that. And these relationships, sir, only want to take this Temperance Angel money. They only want to take this Temperance Angel that's a 10 of Pentacles money. And it has something to do with that her. That's why they come around this person. The 6 of Swords. Somebody here moving the Karma Waters. Because it got something to do with the 8 of Wands, so it got something to do with the King of Cups. It got something to do with the King of Cups, sir. And the Strength. Somebody here finna be in their head because somebody here finna be 10 of Sword here. And it has something to do with that her. I told you, I've been through these multiple times. Multiple times. Karmic cycle after karmic cycle I went through. Multiple times. But I gotta thank that Tara Reid on YouTube that taught me to find my destiny and my purpose. She a Libra though. Yeah, she definitely is. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with Gemini energy here. Something coming in slow. Yeah. A reader showed me my destiny. A reader. She definitely did. The Ten of Cups. Somebody heard they fulfilled by themselves. Yeah. Page of Swords. A reader taught me my destiny. And it was a Libra. Yeah. That was a tarot reader. Online. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Told you. Somebody heard they hear her about a Sagittarius her. Whoever this is. Like they heard about this Sag, man. Somebody heard they heard about Sagittarius. I told you that. Because it got something to do with the King of Pentacles her, the Page of Wands. And it got something to do with the Page of Pentacles her. Somebody heard they be boss moves. And it got something to do with that. Whoever this is Sag. It's boss. And it got something to do with that her. I told you I went through all that. It got something to do with relationships. Relationships to the sword be. To the sword be. To the sword be, 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 to the sword be. I went to the swords all multiple times. Through family, friends, lovers, and all. That's what I went through. And it got something to do with that here. And it got something to do with the Nine of Pentacles. That's why I'm the Nine of Pentacles. And I bring that truth. And it has something to do with it. And I get it myself. And it has something to do with that here. And I walk away from these illusions. And you know why I walk away from these illusions? And I walk away from this Nine of Swords too. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm a Queen of Swords. I'm going to cut your head off. And it got something to do with that her. I definitely will. And I will walk away. Yeah. I'm not the one. Definitely not the one. You guys got something to do with the King of Cups. And it has something to do with the Four of Wands. And it got something to do with the Six of Wands. Somebody heard they plans to be in the Six of Wands. This is what somebody heard manifest. Somebody heard is a powerful magician. This Sagittarius. And it has something to do with that her. And this person is connected to Libra energy. And it has something to do. I told you a Libra was the one that showed me my destiny. And it has something to do with that her. This is me. A Libra showed me my destiny. I told you. That was a tarot reader. It has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the world. The world finna see something about somebody manifestation. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the King of Swords her. Somebody here need to look at Knight of Swords. They need to look at somebody in a different perspective her. Because somebody here playing with a Hierophant. Somebody here's a Hierophant too. They not just a magician. They a Hierophant. And it got something to do with that as well. But somebody thought they could three a sword this Hierophant. And it got something to do with that her. That I told you it. And I saw do with the Empress. This Empress with a moon, carbon, water, say it cycles. This person on the World Wide Web. Because it got something to do with the Eight of Wands. It got something to do with this is the gossip. And it has something to do with that her. This person of Ten of Pentacles. And it got something to do with that her. There. That's King of Swords. Got something to do with that. This person can become all of them. Being a magician, you can become all the major arcana in the deck. By being a magician. All you gotta do is manifest it. You got something to do with that. You got something to do with somebody here. You got something to do with these lovers or if it being their head for what they did to this Sag. Because this Sag here, they did this to this Sag in relationships multiple times. And this person went through them. But that was my destiny. That's what I had to go through in life. You gotta go through struggles in life. And I had to go through struggles in life. Hey. But it got something to do with the King of Cups here, the world here, and it has something to do with the Knight of Cups. Some coming in real slow here when somebody here was manifested. It got something to do with water sign. It's another cycle with a water sign here. But it has something to do with, because this Empress moved to carbon waters. I told you, I don't do relationships. Not doing it. Definitely not doing it. Definitely not. I ain't doing them. Told you I'd be happy here. I'd be happy. But somebody here thought I was going to be happy with romantic feelings. Nah. Nah, baby boy, baby girl. Get me on this. These males be want me to trust and express. They want these Sagittarius to trust and express. But they finna apologize to this person because this person is went through a major transformation here. This person do self-motivation and this person glow up. They be want to apologize to a Sagittarius. So that's why they in their head. Because it got something to do with they get caught over here by thinking that they can cock block me. Or cock block a Sag. Because it got something to do with this Sag here happy here with this fire up. This Sag don't need nobody. They don't need no relationship. They don't need no family. They don't need no friends. I don't need none of that. What get me is that music. That's what get me with this magnetic. You make them chase you. You hear me? Cause I'ma keep it 100 to you. I'ma keep it 100 with you all the time. Cause it ain't nothing but with this magnetic ain't nothing but upside down. And I'ma tell you that. That's the receipt there. And I'm going to keep it bug with you. Yeah, with this Ace of Swords, it's the truth. And it got something to do with that, this toxic and unhealthy stuff. Because the reason why I'm telling you that, these squads finna get shut down. Because like I told you, I know about secret societies as well. I study them too. And it has something to do with that, her. And it has something to do with secret societies, her, that's partying her, finna get backstabbed. Because it got something to do with they finna get backstabbed, her, with this gossip. Because it got something to do with that, because they wanted to put projections on to a kind-hearted person that they say was a please seeker, but it got something to do with that, and it got something to do with vibrations, and it got something to do with these vibrations, her. But somebody here is building, and it got something to do with that, her. That's why I feel be a pressure cooker, her. I don't please seek on nothing. I'm in my purpose. I came down here on earth for a reason. In time, something coming in. I told you, in time, these trusts is coming in. These addictions and mind games, sir. But somebody here playing with their twin flame and thought they could target their twin flame. That stuff dead. Got something to do with the earth side here. Happy her, Libra, Aquarius her can be happy. But it's finna be a fire up her because somebody here finna get karma. Because it got something to do with somebody thought they could cock block? No. Ain't no cock blocking her. Ain't no cock blocking her. They want this as a trust and express. This person ain't trust. I told you. Financial support in time. Because it got something to do with this person here. They can't juggle this person that's killing the game. They can't juggle this Sagittarius. Because got some these divine max will be trying to juggle the Sag. They ain't gonna be able to. But you know why? They gonna be heartbroken for playing with a Sagittarius, sir. Because got something to do with the air like they wanna work together with this person. Nah. It's gonna be a fire ups and they only go get karma for playing with this Sag. They only go get karma. That's all they gonna get her for playing with a Sagittarius, sir. Yeah. Because what it like to me is they only want to be around this Sagittarius here for financial support and they high vibe. This Sag is high vibe. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with these third parties here and this scandal here and this pursuit they thought that they was doing. It's a death court for that. And you know why it's a death court for that? These third parties too. You know why these third parties is death court? These relationships and connections here. Yeah. Finna ascend. That's exactly what they came on earth for. To ascend. To have positiveness. Love in their life. Not no doggone lies. And it got something to do with that. And now some of these divine maxims is going to ascend too. You know why these divine maxims going to ascend? Because that's where they supposed to be. In their destiny. And it has something to do with that. Because if they don't, they're going to be heartbroken. And you know why they're going to be heartbroken? Because they playing with somebody here. They playing with somebody here that kills the game. And it has something to do with that. And they can't juggle this person. That's the difference. And these high vibe people finna find out in time they only want to be around there for financial support. And I keep telling y'all high vibe people, you are different than them. You are their opposite. You cannot be around low vibe people. And I can't tell y'all that, but y'all ignored it. They only want your bad. And it got something to do with that her. And it has something to do with these empresses who need to walk away. Y'all need to walk away, empresses, because it got something to do with why they call y'all phone. Y'all need to be silent. The reason why is because y'all need to release them or y'all gonna be in anxiety her looking like this. And the reason why is because they gonna only put y'all in these third parties with this five of swords. And the reason why they gonna put y'all in, and this pursuit and this death card is gonna be a death card for y'all. Y'all gonna be in third parties. Y'all not gonna be gifted anymore. And you know why gonna be in third parties, sir? With these relationships. Because it got something to do with that. You supposed to ascend these relationships. And it got something to do with that, her. It got something to do, you supposed to help these divine maximums to ascend too. And it has something to do with that, her. That's what somebody heard be heartbroken, her. These people that thought that they was killing the game so badly. They gonna be heartbroken, her. Because they thought that they know what they supposed to do. They know their destiny on earth. If you're a practitioner, you're supposed to help ascend others. Not sit around her and tell them, oh, love coming to you and they gonna care about you and they gonna love you and they gonna do this and this is coming to you and no! You supposed to keep it raw. I don't care if you trying to get your stuff to go up. You supposed to help them. And you supposed to keep it raw. And it has something to do with that, her. Not sit around and lie. Because it got something to do with these high vibe people here finna find out. These high vibe people here finna find out they finna be penniless, her. Yeah, they finna be penniless, her. You know why they finna be penniless, her? Because they wanted to sit around her and thought that they could sit around her and play with the divine. And they thought that they could sit around her and have low vibe energy and thinking that they could be around low vibe energy. And then sit around act like they so much of a practitioners and all that, but they not helping souls to ascend. They're not helping them to be star seeds. They're not helping them to be all different type of spirituality. They supposed to be helping people to ascend. That's why they're gonna be penniless, sir. Now they know. And the reason why they're gonna be penniless, sir, because they finna go through conflict, her, because they should have released something, her, and they should be free, her, and break through with this, or they gonna be stuck, her. Like I told you. Because the reason why they're going to be stuck here and they're going to be heartbroken, these people that's killing the game. Because it got something to do with these people that killing the game need to ascend. And they maximum energy, if they land with these maximums, they need to ascend. And they need to ascend and help their maximum to ascend. If they do not, they're going to be in the third party here. And if they do not, they're going to be in a third party here. But it got something to do with third party and relationships here. This is what y'all thought y'all was pursuing. But it got something to do with that here. It's a deck card for that. It ain't going to be nothing but the five of swords here. And these third parties finna get released. Because the reason why they finna be released, because somebody here finna be in anxiety here. And it got something to do with this phone call here. Because it got something to do with somebody here need to stay silent. You empresses need to stop talking to these third parties and end things. Y'all know your destiny. And walk away so you cannot get juggled. Telling you what your destiny is, man. But y'all choose to sit around her and play around. Stop playing around her. I'ma keep it a buck with you at all times, baby girl, baby boy. You better release. You better release. Because if you don't, empresses, y'all gonna be in the five of pentacles, sir. Yeah, and this is real talk. Y'all gonna be in the five of pentacles. You empresses, sir. Because y'all want to sit around her and y'all want to play with a powerful magician here that's a world, that's a high vibe person y'all wanted to play with. And it has something to do with that her. And y'all wanted to play with this high vibe person here. But it has something to do with this high, y'all finance. It's gonna be gone. You know why y'all finance is gonna be gone? Y'all gonna get sorted by y'all love. And you know why? Because y'all thought y'all could sit around her and thought this Sag was gonna trust and express. This Sag came here for a destiny. This Sag ain't finna be in their head. $12,000, sir. Told you. $12,000, sir. Surrender. Because the reason why if you don't surrender, this Sagittarius, sir, y'all play with her. Yeah, Taurus is, this person is a higher friend. This person got Taurus in their chart too. Like I told you, and Libra. and they try as well. This person empowering. This tour is empowering too. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with this Aries empowering too. And it has something to do with that as well. With this mystery. But it has something to do with that. Because this person know about communications. These people I'm telling you about. Yeah. Yeah. With this flow. Yeah. So go ahead and play that game if you want to her. And if you want to keep playing with them. With this North Note. They in a North Note. Oh. Oh, y'all didn't know. Yeah. Keep playing that game if you want to. Keep playing that game when you want to. I told you, Tour saw me saw too, and leaving it too. Change. What's that? What's that? You try an energy. It's time to change. Yeah, it's time to change it. Cause these bosses got something to do with bosses, sir, and they got something to do with they route. They route. They're gonna be sensitive here with Cancer energy here. Yeah, they gonna be sensitive. They definitely is. This is what they finna be. This is what's finna be revealed. You know why it's finna be revealed here? Cause they in this neutron energy here and illusions. That's what's finna be revealed. You know why? Cause they going through challenges here. These bosses finna go through challenges here because of their routes. Yeah, it's because of their route. Yeah, they finna go through challenges. So these bosses finna go through challenges because of their route. Now you know what's up. Let me hurry up. Cause it got something to do with it's gonna be online here. Cause they wanted to put illusions up online to other people here. That's what's finna be revealed. They wanted to put illusions up online to other people. And it has something to do with that here. That's what's finna be revealed. And it has something to do with that as well here. Because it got something to do with luck. And it got something that they're going to be in luck with love. Nah, they ain't going to be in luck with love with you, but the energy here. You know why they ain't going to be luck in love? Because with this mystery here they got going on here, they finna go through challenges, these bosses. Yeah, they go through challenges. It definitely is. It definitely is for playing around here. Yeah, they finna go through challenges. They definitely is. Yeah. You know why they gonna go through challenges here? And the reason why is because of their support system here. Yeah. And it got something to do with that here. And it got something to do with volcano. Yeah, it's gonna be a volcano here with their support system. Because they thought they friends and everybody loved them so bad. Yeah. But you were for a purpose and you had gifts that God gave you. And when God gave you those gifts, y'all ignored it. Like y'all don't know nothing. Yeah, okay. Just like I said. I get messages from the divine. Yeah, I definitely do. And y'all should have woke up for playing with the world and trying to play with them like they some sucker for love and taking their money. Because what it look like to me is it ain't nothing but poison. And they got something to do with that. These males sitting on their throne here with their decision time and decision in time. Yeah, with this compass here. And I told you with this stars, gaining star dust with these males here. Yeah, y'all thought y'all was doing that. But it got something to do with you alchemists here. Y'all need to shed y'all skin here because y'all ain't nothing but some snakes here. In time, this is what the world gonna know about y'all. Because if y'all don't sit around here and all y'all do with this mental mastery y'all thought y'all was doing by being a snake here and stepping into display, nah, go do that with somebody else. Go do that with somebody else, sweetheart. Because what it look like to me is the elders know what you did. Like I keep telling y'all. The elders know what you did. Y'all try to put illusions up to the elders. You try to put illusions up to the elders. You don't see this? And you thought y'all was putting illusions up to the elders here by celebrating her in the time of a logic? Yeah, y'all better go do that with somebody else. When you put illusions up to the elders knew what you was doing here. And you know why they knew? With this unseen justice, y'all don't got no justice going on. Y'all try to give the elders no justice. Y'all forgot the elders. The elders that's coming from spirituality. The ones that y'all sit around and pull cords out on. Yeah, y'all forgot about them. And y'all sat around here and thought it was all good. This is, with this temptation here, you should have had temptation with your chakras to be aligned. And it has something to do with that here. Take care. Bye-bye.